Roast potatoes and gravy. Happy birthday to me. Hi, I'm Patty. I'm a mum of 2, and today I'm going to be trying other mums' roast potatoes.
I love roast potatoes. Who doesn't love roast potatoes? I love roast potatoes.
My roast potatoes are very well liked from everyone. Sometimes I put onions in them and sometimes I'll sprinkle parsley on them, and I cook them for about an hour.
What makes my roast potatoes the best and so good, they've got herbs in there. I've got thyme, rosemary, parsley, and I use goose fat because I think it is the best and it makes it perfect.
Yes, I do have a secret for getting them crispy and nice and crunchy, but I can't tell you. For these, I use duck fat actually. And now I'm giving away my secrets, aren't I?
I do use olive oil now, so they're a little bit tasteless, just because I'm wary of other people's health.
I think mine is the best. There's flavour, there's herbs, there's spice, flavour, flavour, flavour. That's what you need in food. I've got it.
I'm ready to try these roast potatoes. I love roast potatoes.
Wow. Oh, they look very crispy.
These look good. I like potatoes when they're sort of crunchy and dark. I think they're even a little darker than mine, so I'm a little bit jealous.
Nice big roast potatoes. I'm normally chop mine in half a little bit, but these are big ones, so she's very generous this mum. I like it, I like it. It's very crispy on the outside. That one looks really lovely. I'm look forward to eating that one. That one looks a bit overcooked for me.
A bit thicker than how I want it. Yeah. Potatoes are lovely. The gravy lacks, I love chilli. I love spice and chilli. The gravy hasn't got that spice for me.
A bit too crispy for me. It's a little bit mature, the potato. Definitely have been in storage for a while.
I think the potato needs a little bit more salt, I think, just a little bit, just a hint.
I would give this potato a 7.5.
I would score these a 7, and to give them an 8, they would just need a bit more flavour. Slightly lacking in flavour, for me.
This mum has put thyme on the roast potatoes. If you're putting thyme on roast potatoes, it may be a tad too much.
The herbs, obviously, I didn't use herbs on mine because I do simple herbs and veg. Tasty.
I think she could have done with another 10 minutes of cooking.
They're nice and crunchy. I'm trying to work out, there's a spice on the, I don't know what it is.
The thyme actually takes it away from the traditional roast potato, and I think that's a bit too much.
I think mine are a bit bigger.
Why do you like yours big? Potatoes.
It's really, really well cooked, and I just think for me the thyme has just interfered with the flavours too much. I'd give them a 7 out of 10.
I'd give them, is it 7 or an 8? 7. 7, I'd give these. I like a bit more crunch.
Roast potatoes.
That's quite close to mine. I would have liked my potatoes a bit darker.
Yeah, they're a little bit lighter than mine. They look nice and crunchy as well, which is good. They're not as crunchy as my one.
This smells exactly like something I've experienced before.
Ooh. I think the gravy is like a Bisto gravy, I think.
Homemade gravies are better?
Homemade gravy just takes longer, doesn't it? And it's, honestly, depends on what you're going for, I guess.
I love herbs on my potatoes, so I would put some herbs on there, but it looks nice. I like it.
I think these were cooked in oil, I'd say. They're not as crunchy, I think. I'd like a little bit more crunch on them, but they're fine potatoes. I don't think there's anything really wrong with them.
These would get a 7, a solid 7.
Who's the better, yours or these?
Oh, I think my one's a little bit more crunchy actually. I'd say I'd give these, I'd say 6.5. Yeah, that's great. I like my roast potatoes. That makes me sound awful. No, but yeah.